Wait. Are we live? Sup, everybody? Uh, we okay, let me double check that I have the list set up. I'm doing this a little bit awkwardly, and I don't have Joshua here to help me, so please please I guess don't mind don't mind me with having to figure this out. Do I not? Okay. Uh how are we going to figure this out? I know where we're heading first, so we're going to go there. Uh, and then yeah, we'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Everything. Uh, I think start for starters, we're going to let me say real quick. Rules in chat. Make sure to be nice for to everybody. I would assume that everyone here is going to be nice, but yeah, just be nice and uh, kind of just keep everything friendly for all ages. We don't really know how old some of our viewers are, so we want to make everything appropriate. So, but with that, let's head over to the abyss first. I think is everything doing good? Looks like it. Angled. Yeah, is everything angled correctly? Okay. So yeah, we're heading to the abyss first because we need to get Shade Cloak and Abyss Shriek. And so this first stream today is going to be a mixture of uh, setting up for getting True Ending tomorrow, as well as getting the rest of the grubs. I'm hoping we get the last of the grubs today. Uh, and yeah, let's. Oh, ooh, okay. We need to uh head over here. I think. No, wait, I did not open up the stag station, so I need to go down. How many grubs are left? Uh, I think. Oh wait, we have the maps for most of theirs. Actually, it might be smart. No, it will be set up for if after the abyss. After the abyss, we're going to head Dirtmouth, buy the rest of the maps we missed, and then we'll try going from there to figure out what grubs on the map we're missing and hope that's all of them. But I'm with the route. You see, I'm trying to get it on my second device that I'm using for the route and typing in chat and stuff. And I kind of wrote it in ow, in okay, okay. I wrote it in notes and didn't I was trying to send it through Gmail to get it to my other device, but now I'm learning my other device doesn't have Gmail on it, or at least the app Gmail. It does have a Gmail. So I'm basically just trying to figure out how to get my route over here for I'm not aimlessly wandering around the place. Uh let's just head to the abyss first and wing it. Sure everything will work itself out. Worst case, I can try. I don't actually know what I'll try. Maybe try getting a hold of Joshua and figuring something out with him. But let's what's your guys' opinion on, like, a question of the day for the stream? Do you think that oh, can auto captions be turned on? Are they not turned on? They aren't. I don't know if YouTube has it for streams. Hold on. I don't know if there's an option, but I can figure it out. I don't think they have it for streams. Am I talking a little quietly? Is that the issue? Hold on, let's get the tram real quick before I can sit on a bench. Or do you just prefer having auto captions? Because yeah, I don't know if it lets you have them for streams, which is a bit annoying. Uh, what's you guys' opinion on if we should do question of the day on here, or if we should just you guys will be asking me a bunch of questions, so uh I can so I don't know if I'll yeah you guys do think I should do question of the day? Okay, yeah, we can do several questions of the day. You guys can ask me questions as well, and yeah, thank you, Lawful Mosasaurus, for looking that up. Okay, the abyss is over here, correct? I think it is. Go on, I say that and I played this game. I've played these games before. Go over here and get the stag. It's on the bench. Get the stack, and then let's head to the abyss real quick, and then we'll come back over here for a dirt mouse. So the abyss. Do you guys hold on? Have everyone here played through all of Silksong? Believe everyone here has, because I know Super Wolf isn't here because he was busy, but he will be hopefully coming tomorrow. Same as Joshua, I believe will be coming and doing it with me. So tomorrow's stream will be more. Oh, it is okay. Then I'll for tomorrow's stream, I'll set up the auto captions for you. Uh, I think I probably just missed that option when I was setting it up. So I can turn that on next time, and then also then yes, you have. Okay, then I think first question I'm going to ask you guys is: do you prefer Hollow Knight's Abyss or do you prefer Silksong's Abyss? I'd say I prefer. I don't know. For at first, I think I preferred Hollow Knight's, but Silksong's is funner because it's more of an area than Hollow Knight's. Both are pretty small, but I don't know. I think Hollow Knight's Abyss makes more sense, but Silksong's is funner. If that makes any sense. Oh, there we go. That's easy way to get down here. The Abyss. We want to go over here to get Abyss Shriek, and then we can go get Shade Cloak. Then we'll be good for down here. Also, does anyone know the math if it's even worth it to get the fourth nail upgrade? Uh, like seeing how some enemies and bosses get more health based on nail upgrades. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree um with you with the Silk Song. Have say it has cool features like the diving bell, the bosses. Yeah, and I also would say the chase sequence when the lava's rising, when you have to escape it for the first time, that is one of the highlights for me in Act 3. Plus, Silk Sword, in my opinion, is a really cool uh ability. So Ow. Those void tendrils always get me whenever I go through here because I always forget that they're there. Okay. Also, if anyone didn't know, we're going to be streaming for about an hour and a half, so until 2:30 Central Time. Just because I have stuff I have to go do later today. So I would stream longer, of course, but that's why I made a two-parter that as well, so we can end off the series on the 30th. But hopefully we can get done most of the grubs and also most of the things. I'm thinking tomorrow stream will most likely be working our way towards the true ending and getting like white polish done and stuff. Okay. That climb always freaks me out because all those guys are just nonstop chasing you. Like the first playthrough of mine, I don't remember this thing being that stressful, but every time I've played it afterwards, it has been. Also, who doesn't crystal dash over that lake? Who walks across that whole thing? Because it takes forever. I think I did it on my first playthrough, and it took me oh wow, took me forever to get through that whole thing. So the psychopaths, yeah. Uh, that is a reminder for me to turn off my Wi-Fi next time I stream because oh yeah, okay, shade cloak. So, uh, arcane egg, nice. Okay. Yeah, shade cloak not being in Silk Song really is a bummer. Hold on, why am I walking? Because I mean, if you had shade cloak in Silk Song, it would be pretty busted. Like the game is just not designed with a lot of iframes in mind. But I really was sad when I played through the whole thing and there wasn't any shade cloak or any kind of invincible dash. But I feel like it's just, the gameplay in Silk Song sadly just didn't let. Like I really wish I could Silk Soar out of this giant pit now, but I can't. And that's annoying. Okay. Say, do you guys prefer Sharp Shadow or Sharp Dart? I'd say I prefer actually, I don't know. It's a hard question because Sharp Dart is like a way more powerful skill and stuff, but Sharp Shadow is a lot of fun to use and it's a lot easier to use as well. Takes less skill as well as it doesn't it's easier to use but does less damage, which makes sense and it doesn't require silk or in this game it would be soul. But I feel like Sharp Dart's fun because if you get good at it, it can basically become the shade cloak of Silk Song. So yeah, because like with Sharp Dart, um, there's so many better skills. Like Thread Storm's better, in my opinion, at least. Actually, that leads into my next question. What is all of you guys' favorite skill in Silk Song? Mine, I'd say, probably used to be Thread Storm, but I think I like Thread Storm and Cross Stitch has been building for me, gaining up because I used to never use it, but I use it a lot more now when I started speedrunning it. And yes, you can ask away, Lawful Source. I'd love to answer the question. Yay. Any stags somewhere among here? Yep. Okay. Okay. What boss felt like the most tedious in Hollow Knight slash Silk Song to you? Uh, in Hollow Knight, I'd say probably I don't know, let me think. We have bosses. I guess tedious is different depending on the person. For me, I'd consider tedious being if they have an annoying battle that isn't fun to do, as well as if they have a long like run back or something that makes it hard to go back to fight them. Kind of gets you out of the flow or something. So with that, I would guess the one in I don't know, the one in Hollow Knight I feel like might be something like yeah, an unfair tax. I'd say in a first playthrough, the one in Hollow Knight would be like Absolute Radiance or something. Because uh because the Absolute Radiance is such an annoying fight for the first time. And the entirety of Pantheon 5 is the run back. So I feel like that's the most tedious in Hollow Knight. But if you want one for like a normal playthrough besides God Home, then I'd say probably I don't know, something like uh I don't know. I feel like Nightmare King Grim's probably the boss I struggled with the longest in a normal playthrough, but then again, he was a lot of fun the whole time. So I don't know if I would count that. Okay, wait, we have the maps now, so let's look on the maps and see which grubs we're missing. So we're missing two in Crystal Peaks, which I knew. We're missing two in Green Path and Howling Cliffs. Uh Queen's Guards we have to go back to for a true ending. And then that all the grubs? Two in Crystal Peaks and two over here? Four grubs left? I didn't think that was. Okay, then first let's head to Crystal Peaks first, because like we're right over here. Uh so basically it's like a boring and tiresome and unfair boss. Yeah, okay. So then I would say well then I don't know, Radiance wasn't or I know my Silk Song pick. Silk Song is either Savage Beast Slide 2 or Gruul the Great, because the entirety of Balwar is the only area in any Hollow Knight or Silk Song game that made me not want to play the game anymore. And then, uh, as for ow, as for Savage Beast Flight, I started to it, hate it because of a no upgrades challenge I did. And that was one of the most tedious, annoying bosses I've ever beaten. Uh, Pale Stag, I didn't actually yeah, I guess that is fair because I didn't actually wanna fight the Pale Stag on my first playthrough because of how annoying it was, so I feel like that would count as one of mine too. And then, yeah, for the Hollow Knight one, I'd say Absolute Radiance is, I guess, the closest thing I could say, uh, I can think of right now. And then, as for how big do you think Hollow Knight bugs are from, uh Chub Chub 86, I would say, uh, I don't know, I like to think of them as, I guess, technically with the Path of Pain-esque area in Silksong, it makes it sense that they're bug-sized, and I feel like that's what it's supposed to be, but I don't know, I like to think of them as, like, bigger human-like creatures, but then again, it makes sense if they're small. So, truthfully, I have no clue what to think about it. It's a definitely a more difficult question to answer. Feel like a lot of lore and theorizing has gone about related to it. Ooh, yeah, that I don't know why Pale Stag is so hard, to be honest. It's not hard, like, to say. It's more just really annoying and yeah, and boring. Yeah, like, I don't know why they made it like that. It's not you don't wanna make the player not wanna fight the boss. My logic with a good boss fight in a game is that it's short enough that they wanna fight it again, and it is, uh and it's also, uh, fun. Like, it's a fun, engaging concept of a fight, and it's short enough that they wanna fight again. You never wanna make it that they just want the fight to be over with or that they just don't like the fight in general. That's what I'd say you don't want to do. Yeah, we're heading to the grub up at the top over here, in the top right. We're going to get the pale ore as well, just because, and we're also might as well get the mask shard from Enraged Guardian while we're here. Add a little bit of action to the stream because it hasn't really had much action yet. Ow. Did I seriously just get hit twice by Enraged Guardian? I literally have everything except all the charms I would usually have. So, like, I don't know what. Ow! Okay. I need to lock in. I've never thought I would have this. Oh my gosh. Dude. The lasers after the death? That's. Why do I have one Geo? The heck? Guys, Hollow Knight has a lot of bugs in it. Wink wink. Hey, guys, trust, I've gotten every single oh, it was registered after the death, I see. I'm guessing I, like, 'cause it died and I collected it. Yeah, yeah, I get it. But, I think I've probably had it happen to me before, I just didn't notice. I trust I've radianted every boss in this game. Uh, in my defense, I only have a 2 upgraded nail and, uh, 7 health and s every spell. Okay, okay, guys, I know I should have been that, but it just ow, dude, I, like, never get hit to those guys. Yeah. Why did I fail that pogo so horribly? So, do you guys find Crystal Peaks an annoying area when you first play through it? Because I found it very annoying. Ow, ow. The struggled with Trobia a bit because you didn't understand how aggressive I had to be. Yeah, I actually struggled with Trobia quite a bit. Once I learned to be aggressive, it's fun. Yeah, I have a confession to make, which I actually like have no clue why I thought this, but when I first fought Trobio, I and beat him, I actually like I was really expecting him to be a very fun fight, like one of my favorites in the game because all the memes and like Trobio and stuff. But I I was actually kind of disappointed with his fight for the first time. But then after when I started speedrunning and stuff and wanting to play the game for a second time, Shrubio was one of the bosses I would always look forward to because I realized I actually really enjoyed the fight. I think it was just I don't know if it was a mixture of me expectationing it, like over expectations of it, or if it was that I just like because you just beat Clockwork Dancers, which is in my opinion one of the best Act 2 bosses. Maybe that made me not as grateful for it. I don't know. Moral of the story is never think of a boss off of just your first interaction with it. I'd say you always have to fight it a couple times for you to actually know, actually be able to judge if you'll like the boss or not. If you can't tell, we're getting the pale ore right now, but we are going to go get the grub afterwards. Yay, can you go away? Thank you. Ow, ow. You're going, yeah, you're wrecked. Thank you. Okay, uh, crystal dash here. Okay, yeah, the crystal hunters are one of, in my opinion, I hate them more than, primal aspids. Those guys are my homies. Because I made a joke one time, I think, when I said that they're chill. Oh yeah, because after Silk Song, I made a joke. I believe it was to Super Wolf. It might have been Joshua though, one of the two. And I said that like, uh, they're they're homies. Me and them are homies now because of uh how difficult Silk Song's normal enemies are. And it kind of just stuck with me. So now I just don't really mind Primal Aspids that much. They're still annoying, but don't mind them as much as I used to. Why did I leave that area without getting the grub? What am I doing? The main reason we went over there. I mean, it saved me having to go all the way back down that, which I guess saved time, but still. Tell me, guys, do you remember where the grub is? Because I personally do not. Think the grub is in this south southern room still. If I remember right. Yeah. Ooh, ow. More platforming for grubs. Yep. I'd have to say, grubs are mostly guarded by platforming, but I feel like they should be guarded by like, it would be cool if there was like a, I was about to say it'd be cool if there was a boss fight that guarded a lot of grubs, but then I realized I'm just describing the collector. Okay, I am kind of fricked. Actually, no, I'm not. This thing called the Dream Nail. There we go. Hello, grub. Okay, we saved a grubby. Uh, the bench is all the way down there, which will actually save me time. So we finished this grub's time with. Oh yeah, Squid Skip is way worse than Aspids could ever be. Uh, Boom. We finished with a time of 5 hours and 27 minutes for that grub. As for the next grub, shouldn't be too much more time because it's just right over here, right? We're on our way back to Dirtmouth, and then we're going to go beat up Failed Champion, which hopefully doesn't take more than like 1 or 2 tries. Failed Champion can be a little tricky if you're underprepared, so okay, give me whatever you have up here. Don't remember. I think it's a King's Owl. Yeah. Okay. Let's Crystal Dash, baby. You know, I always forget that the grub over here is a grub. I usually think of it as the deep focus, but then I realized deep focus was in the other area, and this area is the grub. Also, who is like me and just crystal dashes like this whole time instead of doing any of the parkour? Okay, this. Can we talk about how random it is that this particular grub has a grub mimic? Like it's the deep nest grubs make sense. But this particular grub is just like random. Why is it this one? Also, let's see what does it say if it's a mimic. Empty. He got sad when I left him alone, but that's not the real grub. This is our grubbo. Okay, get that grub. Nice. Goodbye, you're never going to be freed. Okay, so that's Crystal Peaks taken care of. Which I always call it Crystal Peaks, but it's just Crystal Peak. But like I always thought of it as Crystal Peaks because it's several peaks, like a several mountains. I don't know. Oh, you want me to kill it? Okay, I can kill it. So you say no, and I had no clue. You're right. They might go and hurt the grubbos in the future if it finds the nest or something. Must be it must be ended. Ow! Free. Wait, so do grub mimics have a grub that they're like inside? Because that would be like really, really scary and sad. Yeah, well, impersonating a little grubby is a crime. It's a sin. How can they do that? So, like, some things nature just has to know to leave alone. Like grubs are one of those. You shouldn't ever need to impersonate a grub. Perfectly landed on the bench. Let's go. Okay, this grub we get a time of 5 hours 30 minutes. Nice. So here is where I just have to go off of memory for the route, guys. So bear with me. But for starters, let's buy the mask shard from him. That gets us to 2 mask fragments. There's at least one more we're going to get. So might as well try going for 8 masks. And then we don't need any more of your items. So see you, dude. And we are heading to failed champion. So let's take the stag. And then after failed champion, do we take over here to get to the green path stuff? No, we take the green path stack. If we have the green path stack, we don't. Never mind, we gotta walk, I guess, which is a little bit annoying. But hey, wanna know what else is annoying? This right here, infection blocking this. This is like one of the main travel points that you go through in the crossroads. Can we just talk about how the infected crossroads are great thematically, but horrible in execution? Like one of the worst areas in this game. Because everything is just so annoying here. And it makes a safe hub area feel horrible to go through. There's not a grub up there, correct? Yeah, no. Didn't think so. We are not grabbing that charm, by the way. We do not need that. Ow, okay. Yeah, I need a heal. Also, hopefully Joshua gets time to edit the video a bit today. I'm not sure if he got any time to edit the video in the past. Have I not killed normal False Knight? Guys, did I skip False Knight? I did. Wow. Anyway, I hope Joshua gets time because uh he he kind of needs to get that done for we can post that in time because tomorrow is the last day of the month and we need that posted. So, I mean, I did do this whole series this month, so I think you guys would be fine if we only posted one video this month if we had to of me and Joshua. Oh wait, am I killing him too fast? Oh wait, I think I am. Hold on. Don't worry, I'll let you stagger or whatever the frick. Okay, and boom. There we go. Do you have to leave and re-enter the room for failed champion? Think you do. Yeah, this is a little measly amount of geo at this point in the game. But oh yeah, and you can't even freak. Okay, go back over there. Then go back. Please work. Is he gone? He is. Okay, this should be set up now. Yes, I do remember when your comments were going all over the place. Did they end up on anyone else's videos besides uh our other posts and Superwolf's videos? Like I don't know if that happened or not. Only you do. That would be pretty annoying if it did. And I also just wonder what the people thought. Bonk 'em. Oh, okay. Oh, Phil. Ooh. Hold on, I'm locked in at the moment, but I'll read the thing. Ow. Oh my gosh. Ah, why am I throwing? It's because I had to itch my eye. Wait, why didn't I pause the game? Ow, why am I low key throwing right now? Die. Why am I trying to kill him with freaking vengeful spirit of all things? Okay. Heal. First pause. My eye is itchy a lot right now. And then as for you said IDK Sterling for some reason. Which I have never heard of them, but did it like even make any sense? Like, do they make Hollow Knight content or anything, or was it just really out of place? Dang, that probably sucks. Hold on, what comments would it even be? Because I felt like most of the comments, like when I looked at Super Wolves and the posts and stuff that happened on ours, like it was basically every comment that I feel like you both commented on, unless you commented on a couple of the newer videos that you didn't have time to record, watch. You can break his armor and he won't get up. Oh, I just died. Oh, you can bonk his armor and he won't get. Oh, you can? Oh, and I'll try that. Okay, so I died. We're going to ignore that I did that. Uh, and yeah. Okay. Ow. We're going to ignore that happened as well. So you guys, look, I'm cooking a lot more now. I think I just don't. I It's taking a lot longer than usual because I don't have strength equipped, which makes sense. Can I just say how annoying it is to make the fragile charms like unfragile? Like on a normal playthrough, that wouldn't be viable unless you're doing uh your like 100% playthrough. Okay, so that should reset the timer before he gets up. Just hit him again. Bump him a little bit. Am I doing it right? Is that what you meant by bonk his armor and he won't get up? Yeah, okay. Thank you for the tip. Oh, thank you. This guy, actually, fun fact, was a lot of my when I was trying to beat Pantheon 5 for the first time, ended a lot of my runs. So I have a little bit of experience of having to fight this guy a lot, and because of that, I'm a bit angry as well as just better at him, I feel like. As well as I've been confirmed this by oh my gosh, I just let him get up. What am I doing? Why am I throwing? Low key. Okay. Whoa. That was two bit streaks. That's kind of crazy. Ow. Why am I throwing? Why am I throwing? Okay. Bop once. Hit like that. Bop, bop. Shit, just need to end this guy. Here and now. There we go. Believe that is it. But just in case, I'll pack up with my dream nail. And I believe I just have to survive this. Okay. You were saying I second tried him and played him and got him quite a lot, so I don't have that problem. I'm guessing you just really enjoyed this fight because I think it's a pretty fun fight. It's nice that they gave the first boss a harder form. I feel like most games sometimes do that, sometimes don't. Also, I'm guessing by the sounds of it, you've played uh God Home quite a bit, so oh, does it not do anything till I listen? Uh I wanted it, the strength to protect the others when I saw the night. It wasn't the madness that drove me to it. But in the end, if strength cannot save you, then what can? Nice. Beat Pantheon 5. Did you Radiant every boss as well? Because it sounds like you're pretty good at bosses. Or do you have any desire to, if you haven't yet? Because radianting everything isn't really everyone's cup of tea. Yes, okay, let's go. Yeah, it sounds like you're pretty good at most of this. Okay, after this, I guess green path it is. Right? Is that next? I beat twice for both endings. Yeah, I did too. It was really difficult the first time. Funny story, the time I beat Pantheon 5 for the first time, I told myself if I lost to the High Halls Gauntlet one more time, I'm gonna go beat Pantheon 5, and I did it first try. Beat Pantheon 5 first try. Because I lost again in High Halls Gauntlet. So song made me want to do flower ending since it's important story. Yeah. Yeah, and you want to see the ending. I mean the reward. Which makes sense. Okay, so map wise, uh, I think I don't know. I think these two I think are the last grubs based on the map. So in that case, we should head there and do them. So head to Green Path and get the cross. I mean the stag station there. So there we go. And run away from that guy. Time is it? We have still about half the stream left, which is good. Looks like we're definitely going to every grub today, which is nice. So, as long as this is every grub and I didn't mess up the route, that is. So, or actually, while I'm still here, wasn't I supposed to? That how I'm supposed to do it? Because that grub you can't get actually through Green Path. You have to go up through Queen's Gardens. Yeah, so the route I wanted to do is through Fungal Wastes. Because I'm going to go to Fungal Wastes. We're going to kill Elder Who for the Dream Essence, and then we're going to head through Queen's Gardens, kill Trader Lord, then go up, get the grub, then go through Green Path up to Howling Cliffs to get that grub. Yeah, so I don't think I. So yeah, okay. Then if that's the case, let's head through Fungal Waste, I guess. Feel like that's how the route was potentially. So might as well follow it. Good news that I do remember the route pretty well. So uh also one I'll give you guys a hint to get you excited for the new video of me and Joshua ranking all the Hollow Knight and Silk songs on the tier list. Uh we put just a random song I'm going to think of. Okay, this is just I'm not going to elaborate this, but we put uh Reflection Tram cover very high on the list. Not going to elaborate or anything, so you guys have no clue what I mean by that, and if it's important to the video or not. But yeah, we did. It's just what I could think of while thinking about the video. So okay, now let's head to Fungal Waste. So what is you guys' favorite dream warrior? Mine, I think, has to be. Oh no, I really like. For some reason, I really like Zero. That's how I pronounce it. Some people pronounce it Zero. Some people pronounce it X0. Something weird. I don't know. I pronounce it Zero, but yeah. I was thinking about Galen because he's really. I don't know. He's really cool. I definitely know Markov is not it because Markov freaking sucks. But he's definitely a fun challenge. Let me listen to tram music, BRB. Okay. Yeah, it's I won't explain why, but we really like it. So that'll be fun, and hopefully you guys end up enjoying that. That is the 50 sub special, by the way, and it is going to be the longest video on our channel. We're estimating it's going to be the raw footage. I believe is an hour and 40 minutes. Joshua said, so expect like at least a 40 to an hour long, maybe hour 20 long video. So you'll probably have to go do it whenever you have a lot of time in your day, but or watch in parts, doesn't really matter. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We had to record it over 2 different sessions and it mashed together 4 different recordings because of some technical issues and stuff that came up. So took us and it was filmed over the course of 2 days. So we really wanted to, but we did it anyway because what were you talking about? Oh, I was talking about how the uh the 50 sub special, the tier list of Hollow Knight and Silk uh songs, all that the thing a minute ago. Anyway, blah. Forgetting English is fun. That one I was saying me and Joshua, it took us 2 days to record. It's in the raw footage is an hour and 40 minutes. So Joshua said most likely definitely be the longest video we have on our channel. So hopefully you guys can find some time to watch that. You can like watch over several different times or so, I guess. I don't know. It'll be a long video, but hopefully you guys enjoy it because we worked hard on it. And it had 4 different sessions of uh recording. Marmu actually got close to ending my Steel Soul run. Yeah, Marmu is a surprisingly weird boss in that if you're not careful, it can mess you up. Good, because it's 50 sub special. Yeah, it's definitely a great, fun video. And yeah, for those who do not know, next month I won't be doing a daily video thing just to give me some time, a little bit of a break. But where the frick are we? We're right there. So yes, we just go down. Daily series. Uh and so I won't be doing daily series next month, but in June and July I'm thinking of doing daily series. I'm thinking of doing something related to like ranking charms and tools or something like that because I've just played through the Hollow Knight and Soul Song again, so I wasn't thinking of something that would be me playing it. So I was thinking ranking each of those or something like that. I don't know. You guys can let me know your opinions, what you think you guys would enjoy. And it's named by William Pelham's mom, so that's interesting too. Oh, it was named by her as well? I know you told me it was voiced by her, but I didn't know that it was named by her as well. That's a fun name, so. And I know Superwolf really likes Marmu. Oh, voiced. Okay. I didn't know you knew if you meant voice. No, no, you're good. Don't worry. It was probably named by the backer, right? That like made the design and stuff. That's my guess, at least. That is where past grub was. Dang, this brings back memories of earlier in this series. By the way, did have you guys been liking my thumbnails that I've been drawing? Because I have enjoyed making them a lot. They've been fun to draw and hopefully have been somewhat good. Yes, that is great to hear. Actually, why am I going this route? I can go through Queen Station. Yeah, actually, now that the series is coming to an end, I can ask a question I asked earlier. What is you guys' favorite favorite thumbnail of all of them? Wait, hold on. Actually, script by saying script. Named and voiced it. Marble was named and voiced by Marmu. Yeah, stupid autocorrect. I'm guessing is screwing you over right now. And uh, so it was named by her as well. So that's actually pretty funny that it. Oh, that that's nice then. Compliment I gave her earlier was correct. Anyway, so yeah, what is you guys' favorite April the Grubs thumbnail? And now that all of them have been released except for tomorrow's stream thumbnail, with if you count that. Oh, so the reason it was voiced and um named wa by her was because she's the one that backed it, and that is a W mom right there. Because she not only supported her son's dream of making a game and stuff, but she also voiced and made a character for it, and that's really cool. So W parenting right there. Okay, let's head to Queen's Gardens now. So we're slowly opening up all the stack stations, which is actually kind of funny. Okay, time to finally go and beat up Trader Lord. And your favorite is day 24. After this stream, I'll have to double check which one is day 24, but because I've drawn so many of them that I don't exactly remember which is which on what days, but, collector. Oh! Oh, that you're right, that is day 24. Thank you, I actually really enjoyed that making that one. I thought it was fun with all the details of the past, grubs from each of the different days, and then with him, like, being in the there and stuff. I really like that one as well. So, uh also, guys, for tomorrow's stream, if Joshua is able to come, then he'll be reading out the comments to me. I mean, the chat, or I guess it's kind of comments. I don't know. He'll be reading out the chat to me. So, to add a little bit of something he can do while I'll be focusing on the game, for I don't have to pause it to read your stuff sometimes, or I can be answering it more often. I believe up here is for that, but actually I want to do that after Trader Lord. And I don't think I got Cloth. I didn't don't think I met Cloth in all the spots for her to be here. Yeah, and in the future we're planning on doing a bunch of different streams together, but he said he would prefer if we did it when we got a little bit bigger for there's more people at the stream. I mean, it's kind of fun just having two people here because then we can just it's easier to answer questions and stuff, but it would also be fun to have a bit more. I don't know. The more the merrier. I can say Superwolf struggled a lot with Trader Lord and stuff on his first playthrough. I introduced him to Hollow Knight, by the way, for a little bit of context. And so then I told him I never actually found Trader Lord that hard. And he was very shocked by that. And I actually just learned a lot of people really struggle with Trader Lord. And like especially Trader Lord's Radiant fight, because he does the little walking action that messes people up. And so, but I never found it that hard, and I like radianted him first try, I believe, or maybe second. I don't know, very, very easily though. And so I learned I'm just pretty good at Trader Lord according to my friends. Well, and I'll read you both of you guys' things in a second. I don't know. I find him kind of boring, if I'm being honest. He's a funner fight, but nothing special, especially compared to the original Mass Lords. Okay, there we go. Easy. IBM first try, no hit, lol. Shake Cloak Simulator, basically. Exactly, and like D-Dark as well, just is another thing to easily do it. And then Trailer would annoy me because of first 2 damage boss, I thought. Oh! Then yeah, actually, I feel like he is the only real 2 damage boss that is like required, I think. Don't quote me on that. Required as in to get the terrain. Yeah, first one. I don't know. I mean, technically, you can do Failed Champion if you want, but like, I don't know if most people actually end up doing him. So, might just be wrong, might be misremembering. Anyway, White Lady. White Lady's theme is really nice as well. It's beautiful. And here we go. The first part of the White Fragment. First part, King Soul. What? How are we doing on time? I still got 30 minutes before I got end stream, so we are making good progress, guys. Just 2 grubs left, and we'll be able to just work on cleaning up a couple more Dream Essence. How much? Remind me, it's 1,800, right? So we've got half of the amount we need. Yeah, it's already been an hour. I don't think Trigger Lord is required for all endings if we include ending 1. Yeah, I just meant if you're doing true ending, then he's required. Yeah, no, he's very out of the way if you're doing ending 1. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. Room in the White Plus plays the Shade theme even if you turn master volume off. Ooh, nice. I'm glad you've enjoyed it so far. Okay. Now I can finally just murder you guys because Abyss Shriek is freaking OP when it comes to flying enemies and chunky enemies. Oh, ow. I'm really grateful for viewers like you guys because I have like no clue personally if our content is really that entertaining or not. So very nice for viewers to come to streams and like actually care about our content and stuff. Hey, that's all the dream essence we can get because I didn't open it up on the other side. I was looking away when you said I can finally murdered you guys, so that was interesting here. Wait. Oh yeah. With the flying flying. That actually probably would be pretty funny. Do I still have Grub Song on? I don't. That is a sin. Why am I out? Why am I not having the power of the grubs help me in this? Like, why am I throwing right now, low key? It's literally Crystal Dash. All it is. Because I want the soul from that guy. Okay. No, no. Okay, get the grub. Yes. Grub is got. And then, actually, it's just simpler to quit. Platforming without grub song is a mistake. Yeah. 6 hours exactly right now. Nice. Let's fix this. Let's put grub song back on. I haven't actually been using that many spells, so let's take that off and I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a good charm combo? Might as well put Ferris Crest on. We're about to go fight Lost Kin in a minute. You guys think we should just go fight Lost Kin next, or do you want us to go to Howling Cliffs, fight Gorb, and go get the last grub? Which do you guys think we should do next? How do you? There's not enough people here to bother making a poll. But Ferris Crest is helpful for Lost Kin, yes. So we can do Lost Kin. Let's go. Okay. Then yeah, let's head to Lost Kin first. Yeah, hopefully it is. I think Lost Kin's a fun fight. Feel like it finally gives Broken Vessel a bit more of a challenge because I really enjoyed Broken Vessel in my first playthrough, but I was sad how little health he has on second playthroughs and stuff. But he was a very tough fight for me on my first playthrough, if I'm being honest. But he was a very important fight for me because he taught me to use a lot of spells. That and Watcher Knights taught me to use a lot of different spells on my first playthrough, and so that's what helped me get a lot better at the game. Have you seen the people that like pogo this whole thing? I'm doing it. Probably kind of annoying to watch, but it's interesting. That was pretty satisfying. Okay. Ow! Forgot you were there. I did it before, but I got tired of it since it's a time waster. Yeah, but I've never done it before, so but it definitely would be boring to do over and over again. Which more of Loskin's difficulty came from him and not the low balloons. Exactly, because it's a fun fight, but, like, it's not actually that difficult after you take away the balloons with Defender's Crest, because then it literally is just Broken Vessel again, except he's slightly faster and has more health, which is very sad. They should have given him, like, a new attack or something. As well as, I wanna say, I don't know, I think it's an upgrade that they got rid of his, like, attack when he shoots a lot, acid everywhere, not acid, infection everywhere, but I also think it's a downside because that attack was one of the coolest attacks in his first fight, and sure, it could help you, like, kill him very easily, and I think that's the reason they got rid of it, but, like, in this fight, they could've just made it for he had, like, a cloud of it around him for you couldn't actually attack him during it, like, maybe Grim-esque when only spells can hurt him. I'm sure that would make him still kinda cheesable, but, like, that's in Nightmare King Grim's fight too, and this isn't supposed to be, like, the hardest fight in the game or anything. So I'm just really sad that that isn't in his fight anymore. Cause like, look, he's already very easy. You just stand up next to him the whole time and just spam your nail, and then he just dies. And he staggers, like, a lot. Oh, ow, ow. Okay. I'm letting my health get a little drained. Let me stagger him in a second. Come on, stagger already? Stagger? Okay. Okay. He wasn't staggering because he was about to die. That would have been a little embarrassing if I died to Lost Kin. But ooh, you have another question for me. Okay. What is thou question or thy question? I don't know. Don't really use that. Okay, except what does he? Oh yeah, right. He just gives a little bow. Can we talk about how sad Lost Kin is? What's my favorite quest from Silksong? As in like the quest slash act wishes? Because uh I would say I don't know, I really like the I like the gathering ones and hunting ones, but at the same time they can get a little annoying after a bit. But I'd say one of my favorites in the game would probably be I don't know, maybe the one with I don't know, I feel like on my first playthrough, the Huntresses one was pretty fun, but then every other playthrough is a little bit of a slog. So I don't know if I can count it. But then like I think a fun one on all my playthroughs is usually like can we kill him with the dust cloud? Maybe like Garb of the Pilgrims is a classic one, but I feel like it's a little basic. Like a weird balance. Can I say Silver Bells one is really annoying because of the random stuff? Like that one I put off for a long time just because I thought it was like not really that helpful. And it like when you get it, it's right after your free Bellheart, and you don't actually want to go explore Bellheart that much after you just did it. Like it's there's not really a point. Okay, while we're over here by Save Tears, might as well go and get a nail upgrade, get Shade Soul, and get some money by selling our relics we found. So yeah, let's get our final like little upgrades and stuff, and then we'll go finish the stream by getting the Howling Cliff stuff. I think we'll have enough time for both those things. I think I've been good at making up time. I had more bells than you needed for the quest because multiple fell by me. Yeah. I don't know, it's like sometimes I can complete it like really easily, other times it takes me like 30 whole minutes, and I'm just like, why won't another spawn? Because I've been circling the below and above like for a while, and neither will have any spawn. So I think it's just a worthless wish that feels kind of tacked on. Another thing that feels tacked on is why do you have to go rescue Jubilina like twice? The first one makes sense, but it's so annoying that she like gets lost and you have to go help her again. Uh, Crash Ward, yeah, isn't it like I don't know, remind me, isn't it just like a rosary necklace or something? 30? Wait, it's only 30? It's just a rosary string? Frick. Dude, that's so annoying. I thought it was like 120. The rosary necklace or something. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot in the dream now. So yeah, we're gonna get the relics real quick, then we'll get the nail upgrade, and then we'll get Shade Soul and Soul Tyrant. What? No, I need to sell you relics. What do you think you're doing coming into my nice little oh, stinking. Oh, I didn't know about that interaction. I didn't know he did that. It's crazy. Hold on, where's the nearest bench? There's so many crazy interactions that Team Cherry put in this game that most of the time you'll never even notice, like how I never have gone to a shop with Defender's Crest on until now. And yeah, it's little details like that that really just add a nice touch. Oh, my bad. Keep misremembering his necklace. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you're good. But yeah, I do think 120 rosaries still is kind of mid for that point in the game. Especially because right after that quest, there's not really anything like really important for like you can buy with 120 unless you like put off buying the uh magnetite brooch. But at that point, you don't really need it as much. It was good early game, not mid game. Of free gets 2,000 for the fourth nail upgrade. Putting it close with Geo for the first time. And this game is only $15 by, so it's so cool how much effort and care was spent in this game. Yeah, like, can we talk about how if you get Hollow Knight on like a sale or something, then you literally got one of the best games of all time for like 10 to 5 to $7. It's crazy. Like I think I got Super Wolf Hollow Knight when it was on sale for like $7. It was insane. Like it's a game that goes on sale all the time thanks to like Steam and stuff, and it is so cheap anyway. So like it's just such a good such a good deal. Wait, what? Yeah, I know. The sales are crazy. I don't know who at Team Cherry decided let's make our games very affordable and with packed with love and care. Okay, why am I so bad at this elevator, guys? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Whoever at Team Cherry decided we're going to make one of the best games ever and price it so low that even someone that doesn't really play video games that regularly might even consider picking it up. Okay, so here's the issue with our charm notch setup right now. We have to take Ferris crest off, and we just don't have another good one notch charm. Oh no. Guess we'll just not use a notch right now. Then we probably should go back down to the relic dude. Actually, we'll go to the relic dude on our way out. Let's head up to Soul Sanctum real quick. Wait, what's over here? Just a lore tablet. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have this game memorized yet. I don't know, guys. We might have to do Howling Cliffs next time because it looks like I'm almost out of time. But I don't know. That'll mean we can at least give one grub next time. But hopefully we can finish up the grubs this time. I don't know. That was my main goal. Because next time I don't have a time limit. So we're just going to stream until I finish everything. So that is good. But the funny thing is, uh yeah, we only have 15 minutes. I know. I've It does not feel like I've been doing this for an hour and a half, if I'm being honest. You guys have I don't know, I've really enjoyed the stream so far. So thank you for answering and asking a bunch of questions and stuff. Because oh, come on. Well, we're getting the relic guy first. Could have sworn I flicked that. Yeah, it felt like 30 minutes. Exactly. Like I've had streams of like people that I've watched that like in the past felt like they took forever and stuff. And so it means a lot to me that it's only felt like 30 minutes and stuff. Like it usually things feel shorter when you have fun. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. And thank you again, Levelmosaurus, for the idea. It's been a lot of fun and it was a great suggestion. So the rock is just right over here, right? Yeah, we're down here. Okay, now can I give you all my money? I mean, can you give me all your money? Sorry. Make this guy go bankrupt. Yeah, and you're excited for next time. Thank you. I do have to say something, guys. So I said I was going to say what time the stream's happening tomorrow. Joshua still hasn't told me. Oh, you do, yay. Joshua still hasn't told me what time works for him. So I'll try squeezing it out of him by the end of today. So I'll make a post. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I'll make it short, like an hour beforehand, like I did today. Yeah, he needs to lock in. So here's the thing with me and Joshua. Uh, our friendship is a little. Basically, he doesn't respond to me always. I'll text him, but like then he just doesn't really say anything. And sometimes he's very good about responding when it comes to videos and stuff. Other times, I have no clue if he's edited the video or if he's able to do the stream tomorrow, and I just have nothing confirmed. Maybe the real Joshua was the grubs we saved along the way. I'll have to tell him that you guys that you said that because I think he'll think that's funny. Uh, yeah, and hopefully you will be less busy next time. For you can see, you can definitely be here for the excitement of the true ending because I decided to do the true ending because I was thinking if we just got the rest of the grubs, not only would it be a little anticlimactic, but it would also be pretty short. Hope I can make it again. Yeah. So actually, I can. If Joshua's not answering, what time does works for you two? Oh well, we have 4 people watching, so I guess everybody. I don't know exactly whom, but for you guys, what time works best for you? Because if Joshua won't answer me, then you guys get to decide what time I'm going to stream. So that is if you 3 EST or 4 CST for you. That's just what I feel. Okay. That is around what I was thinking would work. How about you, Chub Basics? Do you have a particular time or are you just more free tomorrow? Because, yeah, for my time was around the time I was thinking of uh doing it. So I can easily make that happen. And if that works for everybody, then I'll do that. Okay. So this guy on my first playthrough was actually kind of difficult. The first version and then this version even more. But if you're good at the game and you come here later on, he's just a pushover. If you have D Dark especially. And let's just open that up. And finally, we have every spell leveled up all the way. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, looks like today's stream might have to be us ending it with defeating Soul Tyrant. But if I get enough time, we'll go to Howling Cliffs. We just might not be able to get the grub and corb. But yeah, tomorrow's the main amount of time that's going to be taken up tomorrow's stream is going to be White Palace because White Palace is definitely a longer thing. That's why I wanted to get most of the other outside stuff done this stream because yeah, White Palace is a long area. It really is. So wish it could get up there. That'd be a nice shortcut. Unpopular opinion, but Sultan is one of my easiest dream boss that wasn't worth. I actually have that exact same opinion. He was, in my opinion, Soul Master and Soul Tyrant are some of the easiest fights in the game. They are actually like whenever I see someone struggling with Soul Tyrant, I'm always wondering like I didn't I when I was first doing it, I didn't know that some people did struggle with him. Because I thought he was universally an easier boss. So it's definitely I like it's a fresh air breath of fresh air in Pantheon 5 when it's Soul Tyrant right before Markoth. Because then I can just beat him and have Lost Soul to heal up and uh then lock in for Markoth. Which I was trying to do Pantheon 5 with the soul binding the other day. But and I got to the end. I like locked in really, really hard and I was able to get to Absolute Radiance. But then I threw completely because I just, for some reason, acted like I'd never fought Absolute Radiance before. Like I did the first phase, like almost no hit, and then I just randomly like got really bad at the second phase. That happens to me a lot with Absolute Radiance, and yeah, it's still one of my favorite bosses, which is weird. Okay, hold on, I'll read your thing in a second. Actually, I can just pause. Funny how he's like right next to the final boss of P4, even though he's such an easy boss. Exactly. Ugh, ow. Come on. Okay. I swear, if I die to this guy but didn't die to Lost Skin, I'm actually going to be somewhat confused and also very concerned for my skills. Okay, come on. Just end. You're going to second phase sometime soon. He definitely staggers a lot less as Soul Tyrant because, like, for me, I only can stagger him like once every time I fight him before I kill him. Let's go. That was a somewhat decent abyss. Full streak taken. Okay, that's the stagger. Usually like to abyss streak him, but I wanted to heal there. Grub song is coming in clutch. I used to dodge that attack in a really weird way, but I realized you can just dash with Shade Cloaks through the middle. But like I used to go on the corner and then like jump through them in a really weird way. that was like very awkward. I can show you guys next time he does that attack. Okay, look, I used to do this. Very weird way. I don't know if everyone usually does that or if they just dash through the center like I realized you could do. Yeah, I do weird ways on dodging these attacks in bosses sometimes. Also, I actually like low key really liked Soul Tyrant's uh Radiant fight. Like when I was Radianting Soul Tyrant, it was one of the most fun I've ever had with a Hollow Knight fight because it was nice and it's more like you let the boss attack you and then you take your turn with attacking. It's just a nice slow, yeah, jump and dash exactly. Second phase very easy because of Abyss Streak. We have 5 minutes left. I think we can at least go over to Howling Cliffs. Listen, in my dreams I could see it, the kingdom's salvation, the cure for the plague. The answer was in the soul that animated our bodies. His jealousy, his madness, by standing against me, he robbed me of immortality. Now the king and his kingdom are dead, but I will live forever. Soul Tyrant's an interesting character. I can say that. Definitely interesting. Okay, we're at 1,675. So we need to take care of uh I'll just quit out for we can get to the bench and get out of here quicker. We definitely need to he just died for the second time. Oh yeah, yeah, because he's he's trying to say, oh yeah, I'm immortal, forever I will live. But like, bro died twice in a row. Well, not in a row, I guess. I kind of killed him at like halfway through the series and then like came all the way back. But still, we've come a long way, but he is not. 4 minutes, okay. Yeah, I'd say it's worth a shot heading over to Howling Cliffs. Just see what happens. Imagine dying twice to the same guy, Lamau. Exactly. But oh, trying to click it. It's used to the Bellway stations where you can just go up, get up, and then it takes you there. Okay, Dirtmouth. Time, because that's the final grub, I believe. Styling Cliff's grub. So tomorrow we'll talk to the grub father and go to White Palace and stuff. So, this way. Say, do you guys prefer Crystal Dash or Clawline? I prefer Clawline in almost every instance, but Crystal Dash can come in handy if you just want to get around places a lot quicker. Might as well grab Lifeblood. Say, can you get Fury of Fallen through here if you have double jump? You can. Never gone it like that. Whoop. Yeah, yeah, because I'd say Clawline is a lot more versatile and it's funner to use in combat and parkour and stuff. But Crystal Dash is just so useful for getting around. And also, I've heard a big debate about Dreamgate being uh just as good as the Beastling Call from Silksong, but I used the Beastling Call a lot more than I used Dreamgate. So I don't know what those people are talking about. Okay, I need to go in a minute, so I might as well get to the nearest bench and then call it good. Where is a bench? Probably in the hut of the Nail Master. So yeah. Yeah, Soul Tyrant is a cool boss. Definitely a fun one. Might as well get Cyclone Slash, a good way to end off the stream. So we'll get the grub, kill Gorb, and go White Palace. After we get the Dream Nail awakened, and get the rewards from that, and then talk to Grub Father and stuff. Dream Gate allows you to get to a specific location, while Beastling Call let you get to a station. You can travel anywhere then. Yeah, and always I think about that, but then people are like, "No, Dream Gate is better because that can take you literally anywhere." But, like, the only times I used Dream Gate in my playthrough were during the Delicate Flower quest and going to God Home. That's, like, the only times I ever used it. So, anyway, just got Cyclone Slash, and yeah, thank you all for coming and watching the stream. It's been a lot of fun. Looks like I'll talk to Joshua if 4 o'clock works for him, but that sounds like what the time that the stream is going to be tomorrow. And yeah, bye guys. Thank you for watching, and I've been Harold, and goodbye, strange people. I wish you could have 2 dream gates at least. Yeah, same. Okay, then yeah.